Your life, your music on Coastline FM.
If you've been listening for the last couple of weeks, you may well know that we've been playing a track here on Coastline by Paul McGee, alias McGoozer, called Take On Me, which is a remake of the old Aha hit. And on the line now, live and direct from the UK, is Paul himself. Good morning to you, Paul.
Good morning. How are you?
Fabulous. And yourself?
Yeah, really good, thank you. Really good.
Now, what made you take On Me and give it a new rendition?
I guess I'm a bit of a child of the 80s. I sort of love all the music from that era anyway. My brother actually had a hit in 1986 with a song called You're My Favourite Waste of Time. And kind of round about all that time was when I first probably got into music heavily and all that sort of stuff. So it's really a song that I remember really well from my childhood, and I've just been performing it sort of relatively recently, but I kind of wanted to do a little different slant on it. So I personally love working with strings. I work with cello, viola and violin quite a lot, and I just quite fancy doing a slightly different version of that one. And so far the feedback's been really good.
Well, it's certainly good from our end as well, and we're not the only radio station playing it, are we? I see it was played on Radio 2. Was that last weekend?
Yeah, I got it on Radio 2 last weekend, and then off the back of that, there's a Dutch radio station's picked it up, and I've had a few other stations in the UK got in touch. I think it's going out on Highland Radio and a few other, and your good selves, obviously. So yeah, the word is spreading rather nicely. I'm very pleased with the results so far.
I noticed you called it Highland Radio. Can I detect an accent there?
Yes, well spotted. Yeah, I'm actually I'm from Glasgow, but I'm living in London at the moment. I'm living in North London these days, but yeah, I'm originally from Glasgow.
And is that where your musical background comes from?
Yeah, my entire family are all pretty musical. One of my other brothers was the original drummer in Simple Minds, and but it's kind of all since day dot, we've all been around music, and be it listening, performing, and whatever, pretty much from the day I was born. So I guess it was inevitable to follow in their footsteps at some point, really. You
got a great pedigree, then.
I guess so. Yeah, it's sort of just looking at what as is often the case, looking at what your big brothers and our sisters doing, and sort of just wanting to do that essentially, really.
So, is this record actually available for download or purchasing?
It's going to be going to do the release later on, probably halfway through, if not the second half of September. So at the moment, I'm just shopping it around to various places and seeing how much. I've done a little video for it which is up on YouTube on the McGoozer, which you can see on the McGoozer website as well. And we're going to go for a release date in the mid to late September.
What is the website address?
It's McGoozer.com, which is McGoozer.com.
Terrific. Well, the best of luck with all that. Are you gigging or anything at the moment?
I am. I'm gigging in and around London most of the time, to be perfectly honest. The next big one I've got is going to be at a place called the Roadhouse in Covent Garden on Sunday the 14th of October. And I do the odd acoustic show in and around London, or to be honest, wherever else. I think off the back of the Dutch radio play, there's been a couple of people got in touch, which might mean I may be heading out there to do a couple of little gigs here and there. So, yeah, there seems to be lots of other new things popping up left, right and centre, which is really nice.
Well, that's good. And there's always room for you here in Spain as well.
Thank you very much. You know, I have an enormous soft spot for Spain. My dad used to have a family holiday home in Calahonda, in between Fuengirola and Marbella. So, again, growing up, I spent a hell of a lot of time out there. Maybe 2 or 3 times a year I would go out there. So yeah, be careful what you wish for. I might be out there sooner than you think.
Well, that wouldn't be a big problem. There might be a problem with Calahonda because night before last there was a huge forest fire which reached to the outskirts of Calahonda, and a lot of people were evacuated.
Yeah, do you know what? I've literally in the past hour been checking up on that because I heard about it only this morning. So I hope it's not as I hope everything's at least on the mend because I heard it was pretty serious out there.
Yeah, it's probably the largest forest fire they've had in Andalusia ever. 5,000 people were evacuated, and
wow.
all sorts of things went on. But fingers crossed we can get it all back together.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be on the way, because as I say, it's definitely one of my favourite parts of the world right now. I love it.
Okay, Paul, it's been fabulous talking to you. Have the rest of a great weekend.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support.
And best of luck with the records and all the gigs coming up.
Thank you very much again.
Take care then.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.